So welcome back guys to another video, and today I'm doing a review on Ys VIII Lacrimosa of Dana for the Nintendo Switch. Now, this game was originally announced in 2015 at Tokyo Game Show, and being a huge Ys fan, I was eagerly waiting. But it was released in 2016 in the West for the PlayStation 4 and PS Vita, and it wasn't until just recently on the Nintendo Switch that I finally had a chance to play it, and I was really excited. And I have to thank the folks at NIS of America for being so kind to send a review copy to this game. So without further ado, here's a quick non-spoiler rundown. The story follows our hero of the series, Adol, who is a passenger on a ship heading to a new continent. However, big surprise for longtime fans, the ship's attacked by a giant sea creature. Adol wakes up on the shore of the cursed Island of Legends, and he shortly teams up with survivors like Lexia von Roswell and fisherman Sehad to help fellow castaways and escape the island. At the same time, Adol is having dreams of this girl named Dana, a mysterious girl from the prehistoric era. How does she connect to this island, and how does she connect to Adol's fate? Ys VIII is an action RPG, and the genre comes from the territory of hacking and slashing, exploring and getting loot, which is no problem for Adol. He's been doing it for years. The combat isn't what makes Ys VIII special, but the strategy of having to worry about defending your village with raids, alongside side quests like finding gifts to increase the happiness of your fellow survivors. But finding castaways will help you with the backtracking this game has, with things like clearing out a boulder blocking a process on one side of the island, which flows really well with the overall story, and is super easy to navigate with the map icons. I never once felt lost due to the journal entries that remind you where to go. The game also features a good amount of fast traveling, which makes navigation a lot easier. And with 6 different party members to have and 3 at a time, you can switch instantly. Your style can be very different from someone else who is playing the game, and leaves tons of replay value. The controls are pretty solid. You have all the actions you would expect, and Adol can even dash and parry, and giving him a special moment to put in a massive attack that really makes you feel like the bee's knees when facing a huge foe. I personally love the timed blocks and dodges and skill attacks you get within this game. It's speedy and fun, and it's challenging, and overall it's very rewarding to master. With over 40 hours of gameplay and 3 possible endings, this game has a lot of replay value, and I just highly recommend it. I really enjoyed it. I will say it's a slow cooker. When you first start playing it, it starts off very slow and really picks up the momentum, and by the time you're about 3 or 4 hours into it, it starts getting really good. It starts really picking up, and that's one of the things I will say is, if you're going into this thinking that this is going to be like a Monster Hunter game, or if you think this is going to be Xenoblade Chronicles 2, you're going to be sadly mistaken. This is an Ys game, and I do say if you've never played a Ys game before, this is a good one to start off with, because what's great about the Ys series is while there's a common lore that goes throughout all the games, none of them really connect. So you can play Ys VIII and not feel completely lost of what's going on in the series. Now, I will say the only cons that I have with Ys VIII is on the Switch, when you're playing in handheld mode, it does kind of dip in resolution a little bit. I feel like some parts do get kind of fuzzy. I think that's just to kind of save the battery life on the handheld department with the Switch, to be honest, because the game will suck the battery. You're going to get about 2.5 hours of gameplay before you have to go charge it again. Now, there were some frame rate issues when I first started playing the game. I mean, there were times that Adol completely disappeared on the map and I didn't see who I was playing as, and it was kind of weird, but it's almost like I think they patched it before the game released, because I feel like it's fixed now. Either that or it gets better the more you progress, like the bugs get all filtered out. I'm not sure, so that's probably my only gripe I have with the game. So with that being said, I have to give this game a score of 9 out of 10. This is a really good game to play on the Switch, and I thought like this would be a great introduction to anyone who wants to get into the Ys series. But anyway guys, that is my review for Ys VIII, and if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to hit the bell. It's going to be beside the subscription button, and this will notify you on all future videos coming out on this channel. And what do you guys think of Ys VIII? Leave a comment below. I'd love to talk to you guys. As always, thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing, and as always, happy gaming.